I often get asked, how much can I give to my kids before I have to start paying gift taxes? Well, the answer is going to surprise you. When you are wondering, how much can I give to my kids? What's the limit can I give to my kids? The number you've got in your mind is not actually a limit. There actually is no limit at all how much you can give to your kids or any individual. The number you're thinking of is a word called exclusion. The exclusion means that you do not have to report it onto a tax form at all. For 2024, that exclusion amount is $18,000. For 2025, that exclusion amount is $19,000. That means that one individual can give money to another individual without reporting it to the IRS at all. I say individuals very specifically. Imagine that you're married and your kid's married. There's two of you, there's two of them. You and your spouse could each give $18,000 in 2024 to each individual $18,000 in 2024. That is $72,000 total that you as a couple can give your kid if they're married without having to report that at all. For 2025, that number, because there's two of you times two of them, is $76,000. When you're thinking of what's the limit of how much I can give to my kids, what's the situation before I start paying taxes, what you're most likely thinking of is that exclusion, which is why I want to talk about that first. As you're giving money to your kids, or to any individual really, and you give more than exclusion, the next thing to keep in mind is something called the exemption. That's the amount that you can give away to a combination of any individuals before you start paying gift tax. So what's interesting is that the exclusion, it is related to the donee. That's related to who you are giving money to. You can give $18,000 in 2024 or $19,000 in 2025 per donee. But then if you give above that, you have to now report it. You report that on Form 709 with the IRS. And all they're doing is trying to keep track to find out how much lifetime gifts you have given until you reach that exemption amount. And it's not until the exemption of what you have given, right? This is all about you, not how many people you've given to, but how much you have given. That exemption amount for 2024 is $13.61 million. For 2025, that is $13.99 million. In 2025, if you've given a total of your lifetime of not quite $14 million, you still haven't paid any taxes at all. If there is two of you, if there's a couple, that is a combined limit there. You could be giving up to $28 million in 2025 before you actually pay any gift tax at all. So as you're giving money out to individuals, as you're giving money out to your kids, you're most often thinking of that exclusion where you can give certain dollar amounts every year. It's an annual exclusion. That's a good thing to keep in mind. This is an annual exclusion amount. And when you give more than that, you start reporting it on Form 709 so that they can start tracking your lifetime exemption amount, where how much have you given over your entire lifetime until you give above those dollar amounts, $28 million when there's two of you in 2025. Until you give more than that, there is absolutely no taxes at all on your gifts. And when you're asking yourself, what is the actual limit? How much can I give to individuals? What's the limit? There is no limit at all. The government would love you to give more because then you start paying those gift taxes. Hi, I'm Jeremy Keil, owner of Keil Financial Partners. And if you're interested in seeing how we help our clients get more income, pay less in taxes, and avoid big retirement mistakes, make sure to go to keilfp.com. That's KEILFP.com.